Hey everyone, Jamie here, Nomadic Rev, and in this quick video, I want to talk about a water system for your cheap minivan camper van. So those of you who maybe are new to my channel, my name is Jamie. I have a cheap minivan camper van. I bought an old minivan for 600 bucks. It's a 2005 Chrysler Town & Country, and I converted it into a camper van. And I'm not going to go into a tour in this video. You can check out some of my other videos here on my channel where I have done a tour before and see my setup. So one of the things that you have to figure out when you're building a cheap camper van is, what are you going to do about water? So I've been kind of playing around with this for a while, been experimenting with a water solution, and I'm going to show you some things that I've done, and I'm also going to show you some things that I've tried that I'm not going to do. So what I'll tell you is, right from the get-go, it depends on where you're going and how long you're going to be gone. A lot of times if you're at a nice campground, which is kind of my preference, I pay a little bit more money to go to a nice campground. A lot of times you can access clean drinking water fairly quickly, and you can get water in a variety of ways, and you can just have different types of containers. In fact, I'll show you what I have. This is kind of my first example. I also use this at the gym. Not sure how big it is, but this is, you know, if you're at a campground. The last time I was at a nice campground, there was literally a clean water hose faucet type thing right at the end of the campsite. So getting water this way wasn't a big deal. If you needed something a little bit bigger, and this is what I do, if you need something a little bit bigger, it's nice to have a 1-gallon jug. I'll bring that with me. I usually have both of these in my van at any given time, and I keep this one full and I keep this one full. As you can tell, they're both a little bit small, or both a little bit empty, I should say. But what I find is that when I fill this one and then I fill this one, that lasts me for a couple days, and then I can, again, if I have access to clean drinking water, it's not a big deal to keep it filled. What I really don't do anymore are these. The reason is because, number one, as we all know, it's not necessarily good for the environment, but these are hard to refill with being this small. That's what I've found. This has a nice big top, and so you know, taking water from here, if I'm going to go hiking or whatever, super easy. It's not going to spill. It's fairly easy. So this is the main thing that I do for water in my camper van. However, if you're the type of person who is going to go out for a long period of time, maybe you're going to go out and do an extended boondocking experience, then what you're probably going to want is, and I hope it fits on my table here, I do have some water in it right now, is one of these bad boys. Now this is a 5-gallon bucket. These are really nice. I have several of them that I keep just at my house, just for water backup. And you can get them at any big box store. A lot of grocery stores have them. And what I ended up doing is I bought this pump, and I'll put a link to this in the description of this video and show you how it works. Just goes right on top like that, and you just crank it down after you put it together, obviously, and then voila. I'll even demonstrate it for you. Just pump it. You can tell I didn't have any water in there. No glamour in this YouTube video. So, and this will show you why I upgraded. So that was the first one that I bought. And I actually saw a TikTok video. Actually, I'm going to leave that off. Where I saw a rechargeable pump. Have you guys seen these things? Just dripped on my bed. Ooh, fancy schmancy, eh? So this is a USB rechargeable. It just sits on there like that, which is really nice. And then it's automatic. Isn't that cool? And I'll show you, I'll put a link to this one as well in the description. It's just got a little mini USB charger. So you can charge it up using your Jackery or any battery bank that you might have. And that's if you want to get out there. This is the one drawback is it just kind of sits on here. It doesn't really attach very well. But one of the things I was thinking is if you're handy, you could build a sink and have this bucket, not a bucket, what would you call this? This container underneath the sink, and then just put the pump right on top of it, and you'd be good to go. Again, I'll just show this to you here. You could set it up between the seats. Maybe you want to put it over here somewhere. I don't know. You could find a place that works for you, depending on your rig. So those are just this is just my experience with water in a cheap camper van. There's probably other ideas that you have. If so, leave them in the comments below. But that's what's working for me right now. The nice thing about this 5-gallon water jug and the rechargeable pump, I actually have this in my house now just because it's such a nice feature and a cheap way to get really good drinking water. And again, I have a few of these 5-gallon containers. Probably end up getting a couple more as well. So anyways, hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.